Melissa for thebuzzabout.com. I'm joined today by Amy Ray from the Indigo Girls, who is minutes away from taking the stage at the Tower Theater.
That's right.
Right outside of Philadelphia. Amy, thanks so much.
It's good to be here.
For joining us. It's amazing. First of all, congratulations on the Indigo Girls' new album, Poseidon and the Bitter Bug.
Thanks.
We hear it took 3 weeks.
3.5.
How do you get, it's an amazing, incredible album. How do you get it in 3 weeks?
You just work really fast with a really good band.
that Indigo Girls crew
they make it happen.
It happens naturally. Yeah. Okay, so while you're on tour, we have a lot of readers who are huge fans of your solo work.
Oh, cool.
So
Awesome.
while you're on tour with Indigo Girls, still working on the solo?
I'm writing.
Writing?
And I'm booking some dates for August, and I'll be posting those probably about 3 weeks. I'll be posting them along with probably like a couple of little movies from the last tour that I didn't put out there yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put some new stuff up, but it's gonna take me a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe an Amy Ray TV segment?
I probably will put up something on Amy Ray TV. I was just looking at it the other day. I was like, I gotta put something up.
No.
This is old.
People were talking out in the line.
Good.
Okay, just a couple questions from the fans.
Sure.
Do you remember the first concert you ever attended?
Yes, it was John Denver, actually.
Oh, wow.
John Denver, yeah.
Awesome.
I think Emily might have been at the same show and we didn't know it.
Get out of town.
Yeah, in Atlanta. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched was a movie called Seven Beauties. The Seven Beauties by, what is her name? German director. Old film. Westmuller, something Westmuller. Lena is her name. Yeah, amazing
The
film.
Seven Beauties.
Yeah,
We caught that.
yeah.
Okay. Board games. We had questions about board games. Are you a fan? Do you and Amy break out the Scrabble on the tour bus?
We used to play Scrabble, but we do
there you go.
crosswords instead. But I'm a cribbage fan.
All
So
right.
actually, but I don't play with Emily. I usually play with I wait until I see Farron at Michigan Women's Fest and I play cribbage with her. That's our annual thing that we do together. Is we play cribbage against each other.
There you go.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider doing Dancing with the Stars?
I'm the worst dancer ever.
No.
Ever.
You have one great move during Shame on You.
Yeah, I'll keep doing it.
And all the beautiful ladies, you did this side knee bend. I'm telling you, it works
All
every
right,
time. So
if I could do that for 5 minutes, I'll
it's
just do
a
it.
side knee bend.
I suck. I want to learn how to salsa, but that's about as far as it goes.
Work on those knees. They're
Okay.
working for you.
Okay,
It's not
all right.
Shame on You. We
All right.
might see it tonight.
Okay.
Who are you currently listening to?
I'm currently listening to an amazing punk band from Tokyo, Japan called Detroit 7. That's on the punk side, and on the acoustic side, I'm listening to a great songwriter named Gregory Alan Isaacoff,
Oh yeah.
who is just remarkable. Brandy Carlisle introduced me to his music.
He's
He is
opening for
remarkable.
Brandy.
Yeah, he is something to behold.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's
Yeah.
amazing artist live. And last book.
Last book I read was a book called Slaves in the Family by a writer named Edward Ball that traces a plantation family and their slaves from the early 1600s up to the present.
Wow.
And all the descendants. And it's sort of a book about redemption and apology.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating. And I read that. That's the one I just finished. Yeah.
And you've worked with last album featured Brandy Carlisle
Yeah.
and Pink
Yep.
with you. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And Missy Higgins adds her
Yeah.
vocals to a couple tracks on this.
Yeah, Missy toured with us some, and our producer Mitchell Froome had worked with her, and he introduced us. I think Emily might have been a fan already, but he was working with her, and then we brought her in. She's got a low voice that's just gorgeous. She can sing high too, but her low register is gorgeous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And just a quick question, which I think is...
Oh, look.
Yeah.
It's my only tie. No.
Yeah, one tie she has. Are people generally afraid to hug you? Amy, look, Emily looks as though she wants to get away from you. So
You're good. You're good. No, I think this was one of those. posed pictures where they actually told Emily to go look away. Right before
Are you
that,
sure?
she was looking at me with loving eyes.
Okay.
I promise.
So people can, so I can get a hug maybe.
Sure, yeah, at the end.
For the buzz about hug. Okay. No,
Generally, people are not afraid to hug me or touch me or do anything, and I have to
Okay.
like straighten them out.
Now, it's a great picture. Just a quick plug, and this is a personal plug from the Buzz About. Visit indigogirls.com, and if you can, iTunes is wonderful, but purchase the hard copy, eco-friendly packaging.
Yeah.
It's an awesome, awesome album, so please purchase it. So on somewhat serious level,
Yeah.
Honor the Earth is an organization I learned about through the Indigo Girls, and I now support. Can you tell me a little bit, or tell our readers
Sure.
a little bit about the organization, your
Sure.
involvement?
We started Honor the Earth in the early 90s. We were doing environmental work, and we teamed up with an activist named Winona LaDuke, a native activist who is amazing. She's a mentor of ours. We heard her speaking at an Earth Day show, and we said, let's combine our efforts and let's figure something out. So what we created was an organization with an all-native board, and Emily and I participate by just trying to build a bridge between Indian and non-Indian community. And what we do is we raise money to grant for existing organizations that are doing work in the environmental sector and in the cultural sustainability sector, native-run organizations that are doing native work in native communities. So we're just amplifying the voices of people that are already working hard. But Winona is still our head, our leader, and we this year we're going to do 3 events. They're not sorted out yet, but we're going to do 3 events, 3 fundraisers. And as we're doing that, other people, like Bonnie Raitt, like people all over the place are doing stuff while we're doing stuff too. So it's kind of grown in this way. But we're really working on energy sustainability issues, and we're trying to fund a lot of wind projects on native lands, and solar projects, because a lot of the native lands have been used for bad energy policy. And we're trying to help them turn around infrastructure and create good infrastructure for good energy to create a good economy for them, as
Right.
well. Because they sort of are given the choice to kind of, well, the only way you can exist is if you make money off something like a bad coal project.
Right.
Because you don't have any other access.
Right.
So instead we're trying to support the efforts within the community to turn that around.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's an incredible. We will plug on the buzzbell.com. We will
Good.
plug Honor the Earth
Good.
Website, but people can go to indigogirls.com.
Oh yeah, just go
and
to
find-
go to indigogirls.com, and there's an Honor the Earth link there, and there's also a whole activist section with anything that you're interested in. You can find groups that we know are doing really good work that we've worked with, or we know somebody in the organization and we know the work they're doing is good and the money goes to a good place, and they've been checked out, in other words, and
Okay.
given the stamp.
All right. Awesome. Well, we are going to wrap because Amy has to literally step on
I'm gonna go
stage
sing.
in 2 minutes. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for agreeing to do this. And again, I am Lisa for the Buzz About. Amy Ray, go to indigogirls.com, purchase Poseidon and the Bitter Bug. Thank you so much.
Thank
and that
you.
is the Buzz About. Oh, 1 second. Can we get it just for hug? Can we get the hug on record? Not afraid. We're out.
Two arms.